they lose their exemption, then criminal prosecution has to start for that.
That is what we'll see.
As of now, there is nothing.
On
there is-
th-
Not true.
In fact, even the writ petition doesn't say so.
Not correct. Not correct. My learned friend has not been briefed. In fact, my lord, pursuant to directions issued here under these notifications, where they say we have a power under section 79 to do all this, my lord, every authority in the country is now issuing notice saying, take down this information that you have on your platform. We have received notices from Railway Board. We received notices from several authorities. Every officer across this country is now issuing, and the scheme of the law, my lord, under 69A, and in fact, this has been directly considered by the Supreme Court as to how section 79 and 69A have to be reconciled. 79 is not a power, my lord. 79 is only to say who are the authorities who can exercise power with respect to 69A. Please see annexure S.
Huh?
Kindly see annexure S for a minute.
Lordship,
No, no.
Lordship, I have it on Thursday.
Ministry of Home Affairs, Ministry of Defense, Ministry of Railways.
That's the problem. The railway, somebody from somewhere issues a notice to us. Kindly see, my lord.
Everybody,
Under 79(3), we have a right to
That's the problem.
to ask the intermediary
to take down.
to take
No.
down some information.
Yes.
We have the right.
They don't
We
have,
have
the,
that right.
they don't have,
That's
the
our
power,
assertion. We have that
but
right.
they don't have the power under.
We have
One
nominated
minute.
nodal officers which they have
minute,
challenged.
one minute. But kindly see my interim prayer. What am I saying? I am not saying that they don't have a power to order blocking orders in respect of content on our platform. This has to be done in accordance 69A. If they're doing it in accordance 69A, there's no difficulty. 69A has inbuilt protection, and that is the reason why Supreme Court in Shreya Singhal said, I will uphold 69A. Today, by a circuitous route backdoor entry, saying I will exercise power under 79, all the protection under 69A on the basis of a 69A was upheld by Supreme Court is now given a go by.
ಈಗ
Not that we are saying.
we'll take it on Thursday. Anyway, Thursday you are here.
27th ತಗೊಬಿಡಿ. ಬರ್ತೀವಿ.
That's 10 days away.
10 days. I want accommodations.
No, I'm ready
So
for,
all that I'm saying, Manoj,
ready
is
for
just
tomorrow. I'm ready for Thursday.
please
I'll
not
oppose
take
any interim
precipitate action in the matter, Manoj. What is the
No, no, he's saying, the ASG
have
is
not
saying nothing is
initiated
being
any
done.
record?
I'll reserve liberty in the event they do something to move the court.
See what they have done. Please see what they have done. I'll show it to your lordship what they have done. Please see page. Page
No, no,
229.
this particular matter, without hearing,
Yes.
without hearing even prima for the consideration of interim prayer, I cannot say, because it is a direction of the government to take down certain information. Whether it is permissible or not, we'll see.
The whole difficulty is that there is a clear attempt, even according to them, to bypass 69A. Now, the question that we place for your lordship's consideration is 79 a repository of a power circumventing 69A? That's all that I'm saying, my lord. Please look at the small note that we have given to your lordship.
But there is difference between blocking and taking down.
Let
There is
me
a difference
complete.
between blocking and
No,
taking
let me
down.
complete, my lord. Please see this. The writ petition relates
No,
to
no,
the
one moment, sir. My clarification. 69A relates to blocking rules.
correct.
Now, they are not asking for blocking.
They are.
No.
No,
No.
Yes.
they are
Write it down.
asking under 79 to take down.
Yes. Precisely. That's my case.
These are mere words. Take down is the same.
There is a world of difference.
Just 1 minute.
Blocking,
Right.
one nimisha, sir.
1 minute. No, there's no difference. Please see what they have done. Please look at please look at what has happened. Mala, I'll give you a lordship, kindly turn to
Blocking
page.
and taking down unless you convince me.
It's the same. The effect is the same. That this has to be removed from the platform. Nothing else.
No, are they asking a particular information to be blocked under 69A?
Yes.
All
please.
right, 69A, and a particular information to be taken down under 79.
They're now saying the same thing that they can do under 69A. They are now saying, I will do under 79.
No.
Kindly.
All right.
No, that's not true.
Please look at the document.
So that's all right.
Malad, please
I'll-
look at what they
Then
have
I'll
done.
take it day after tomorrow itself.
Please look at Malad. Please
Day
see
after-
page 342.
Are you there day after tomorrow, sir?
ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಇರೋಲ್ಲ. Malad, a few days I'm asking for an accommodation. What is the
2 days, sir.
few days?
Alla, accommodation can be
27.
gone. Accommodation can be gone. But there is no justification for it.
Please see.
No,
what-
interim prayer illa.
Well, I seriously oppose.
No, I will record his submission that nothing has
That's all
happened.
that I want. Please record. That's
So,
all. that I
hello,
want.
nothing has been done.
That's
I will record that. That
Please.
should suffice for the present.
Yes,
If there is
yes,
anything, you move the
Yes,
matter.
yes. That's all that I was requesting. Record his statement.
Lordship may say that as of now, we have not initiated any action
That's what.
which justifies grant of interim order.
That I will,
Yes.
that I will record.
Yes.
they heard the learned senior counsel K.J. Raghavan appearing for the petitioner and the learned additional Solicitor General of India, Shri Arvind Kamath. The learned senior counsel for the petitioner would press for grant of an interim order. It is his submission that the blocking rules which the apex court has upheld and laid down certain procedure for doing so has been tried to be executed by a backdoor method under 79. The learned ASG submits that there is nothing done pursuant to the notices so issued to the petitioner. Nothing done as of now. The
Justifies grant of interim order.
nothing done as of now by pursuant to the notices which justifies grant of an.
We have not issued any notices.
Ilva. There is railway boards. The learned ASGI submits that there is nothing.
The notices which have been issued is to identify and appoint nodal officers.
No.
They are all for nodal officer.
The learned ASGI submits that there is nothing done that would justify grant of an interim order as on date. The submission is placed on record. That's all right. Submission is placed on record.
For a minute.
1 minute, sir.
Let's see.
Submission is placed on record. The submission in that light, reserving liberty to the petitioners to move the matter in the event something is done, the matter be listed on 27th.
Yes.
I'm grateful.
I've given you liberty to move.
342 not been.
I've given you liberty to move.
I'm grateful. 27th.
ASGI is saying nothing is done.
If any person or then my lord, if any this is what they say we should remove. Says if any passenger or any other person after being warned by railway servant to desist persists in travelling on the roof, step or footboard of any carriage or any engine or in any other part of a train not intended for the use of passengers, he shall be punishable with etc. etc. As sharing of such a video may also promote this unlawful activity which may create unwarranted law and order situation. It is categorically mentioned that the content showed in the shared links may be taken down immediately. What else is it by blocking order? And kindly see the last paragraph. This is great.
It is, see, when there is a law, I'll tell you one. No, I'll tell you one thing, sir. One instance. You may have the right to
Therefore,
No, you have the right to publish anything.
I don't publish anything. my lord.
Or it is loaded. See, you may have the right to
I'm an
right intermediary.
Then he has to take down. Then he has nothing to do with that information.
Sir,
You are intermediary and the information is loaded by the person who is using Twitter. All right.
correct.
Using Twitter. Now, there is a law that you should not do a particular thing. No, I'm saying hypothetically, not considering. There is a law, a particular thing should not be done.
Yes.
There are people who would break the law,
Yes.
who would break the law with impunity
And put it on the
and
platform.
1 minute, break the law with impunity and glorify that breaking of law.
Yes.
If you project that,
It is
permit
bad,
that
it is bad.
breaking of law and glorifying that breaking of law,
It's bad. But having
Why?
said that, my lord, that is why the law provides for a mechanism in 69A. And 69A was upheld by the Honorable Supreme Court, considering the inherent safeguards contained in 69A. I am
we'll
not
see,
for
we'll answer.
For
These are
example,
larger questions, we'll answer all this.
attack on Red Fort. Of course, my lord, nobody is going to condone it.
Today you see in the form of these reels, many things, unlawful activities are glorified.
Yes, correct. It should not
Totally
be done.
glorified.
It should not be done.
Yes, that
That is why 69A.
see, that is why what it does is it sends a signal, that signal of lawlessness.
I am not for a moment.
Signal of lawlessness, and when the state government is coming up with some mechanism to control. See, today information is power. Spreading of information is dangerous.
Undoubted.
Now, today, what is happening by spread of information from through all these media, social media, whatever, things go worse. I'm not saying it is bad, because there are some good things about it also. The good and bad always go in a particular
The
way.
bad things of it is taken care of by 69A.
That is why
What
now
says in Sri
now 69A is not what is invoked. Now, what is in?
I'll justify how this falls under 79(3)(b). On the next date of hearing, I'll justify.
ಆಯ್ತು ಈಗ ಹೇಳಿದಿನ.
In fact, Supreme Court considers for lot 69A and 79(3)(b and then says the basis of 79(3)(b is 69A. There is no independent existence for 79. Is
Well-
what Supreme Court says in Shreya Singhal.
We'll see, yes. No, my only thing is lawlessness should not be glorified.
Even my lord petitioner is not advocating lawlessness in any part of the world. We operate
No,
everywhere.
that's not the thing.
And
No,
petitioner should
you said you are an intermediary.
Yeah.
You are not the provider of the information. That is why information comes from somewhere about lawlessness.
Therefore, the 69A protection is to an intermediary only.
We'll see.
69A is only to the intermediary. Man.
I will interview.
Very well.
Others are waiting, seniors are waiting.
Please, sir.
Sorry, my lord.
Grateful.
Sorry, my lord.
Next 15 days, this is the problem. Yes.
I'm sorry, my lord.
76 ಪಾಸ್ ಓವರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ 10 ಲಕ್ಷ ಕಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇವೆ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್
ತೊಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಬಿಡಿ. Yes.